Hello friends and welcome to Chadowfax Games. I am playing Anno 117 Pax Romana and I'm doing my introduction from the title screen this time because last time when I jumped into it, it immediately threw in dialogue. That is one of the things I'm not as big a fan on the Anno games, but maybe in sandbox mode it'd be easier to deal with. They keep hitting you with the dialogue and the story beats, which doesn't work all that well in a city building game. Like, if they could just scale it back a touch, that'd be okay. I get that I'm playing the campaign, which is story mode, but at times it's just like I just want to build my city. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah. So I was starting up on a new island last time. Excited to keep building it up. We're building a more Celtic city this time around. Alright,
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Gonna go ahead and transfer that rope. Alright. And then I'm waiting for some more wattle and daub to finish building this cheesemaker. I do have my wattle and daub going. And I also need to produce a total of 15 so I can build the barracks. So I've built a lot of stuff in the marshes here. I wonder, like, I do have to kind of think about how much I'm using the marsh, because I do need a significant amount of marshland.
I'm happier here than I was in my father's palace, spinning and watching other people live their lives.
Alright, so just to be clear, when, no.
Shout for me if you need me.
Yeah, so just to be clear, this produces every minute. So we've got 2 of these, so basically producing every 30 seconds once you add the 2 of them together. Then they're going off of these, which also produce every minute, so every 30 seconds together. And then these, every minute 30, so 3 of them make basically becomes every 30 seconds. Yep.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Okay, I need more smiths.
Want little? Enjoy what you have.
Hopefully that will get me some more smiths. Okay, so these are dairies, which produce cheese every 2 minutes, and so I believe they should be supplied by this, which produces every minute. All right. So I've got wattle and daub going.
Which emperor sent you this time? Never mind. It doesn't actually matter.
Interesting. Okay. So we've made contact with Voada, who seems to be the villain of this piece of the story, at least for now. Yeah, so build. I could build a city watch. Gonna sneak it in here. Does seem to cover most of my city. Or do I need to build it? Tiles. Oh, well, I might not build that after all. Because I don't think I have any mud this time around. Let's see. Oh no, we have tiles. Okay. Yep. Mud. Which I can build in the marshland. I want to be careful about not getting too close to my... Especially since I'm going to need to build road through. So, something like this. I don't want it to snap to the building. There we go. Okay, so we've got mud. Yep. Okay, so those produce every minute 30. Yeah, so we're gonna need to go 3 to 2 again. Yep. And then charcoal. One charcoal burner will cover all of that. I'm actually gonna build out, I'm gonna build the other ones that, nope. Out here by the farm. Because they're nearby a warehouse. Alright, so 3 of those equals 30 seconds. Then I need the next step, which will be 2. These are a fire hazard. And then I need a charcoal burner. Also a fire hazard. Well, as long as I don't build 2 nearby, that's plenty of trees. I'm gonna stick it off in the forest a bit so we have some extra trees. Actually. Maybe... yeah, maybe right there. Is that not enough trees? No, it's fine. Okay, so... is this nearby a warehouse? Yes?
Hey, these wares
are
need
not.
housing.
Alright, so I do need a warehouse close to these guys. There we go.
A few more hands would come in handy.
Oh, we need some more, yeah, we need some more houses. I'm actually gonna build the road out like this to make it a standard block. Then I'm gonna go ahead and copy with the eyedrop tool, like this. Beautiful. That should get me my more people. And then we need 5 tiles.
Can't strike no hot iron here.
Yep. Okay, we're ready to build the barracks. I could also build a villa here eventually. But let's focus on the mission. About right in here. Okay, what do we need to build it? Tiles. Okay. Yep. Oh, we're losing money, I notice. Alright. Well, what's the next thing these guys need? New public services unlocked. Recreation ground. Traditional multi-eventing is a great opportunity for strapping young Celts to prove their mettle, which adds prestige, health, and happiness. A Phantom. A syncretic religious structure of the provinces. The Phantom accepts all sacrifices, which gives me knowledge and belief. Okay. Beer will give me income, it will reduce knowledge. We're going with it anyways. Barley. I want to... Yeah, out here. This is where my farms can be. Where we're not going to be destroying too much of the forest. Just about perfect. I'll have 1 tile hook around. Right. Okay, how many farms do I need? So barley every minute. So 2 of those, actually. And I think we're going to need another block of houses while we're at it.
Now you're sticking your hands in the hive.
A spear. Is this how Gauls greet each other?
Oh no, that is just her. I was hoping she'd stay clear of you. But if she's angry enough to come here...
Who is she?
Voada, of the Skaha tribe. It is my displeasure to report her mistreatment by Rome in the past. While most of the people of Albion have come to accept Roman rule, her tribe remains in open rebellion. Seeing that
that'll happen.
would have reminded her of Servius and the days of conquest.
Calidus' idea, not mine.
That won't matter. She hates all Romans. Says her young son was killed when they took her fort. And maybe he was.
Her son? Why? And what do you mean, maybe?
Such is the nature of war.
Alright, so we know why she hates us, and also the elephant seemed to be designed to intentionally
Go and
provoke
marry,
her.
Father said. You'll be safe and cared for, he said. Nothing about people chucking spears at my door.
Okay, I should have Barley coming in now. I'm gonna go
Lady
ahead.
Marcia, you may wish to rouse your household. There is news. It's important enough for me to deliver myself.
Okay, there's a letter for you.
Don't
Firmius,
disappoint me, Governor.
Firmius, Calidus, Gaius, Titanio, Naso, Salutem, Plurumem, Decit. How's my oldest governor? I'd congratulate you on outlasting Lucius, but I have not yet decided I'm keeping you. I need to see whose side you're on. I'm coming to visit Albion, and we will speak. No more of these sickbed excuses. I trust you'll make the appropriate arrangements. Don't want rebels piling up on our doorstep. Vale, datum primo mense imperii, novi imperatoris invicti. All right.
The Emperor himself. He means to visit. Visit? It is a complete disaster.
Show me that, dear, husband. Oh, he does want to meet Gaius Titanius. I mean, you.
Mistress, this is out of the question. Calidus knows Titanius. He will have us hanged.
He may remember the man in better days, but if sickness befall him, something he wouldn't wish to see up close.
Surely you are not suggesting we attempt to deceive the Emperor?
All you have to do is have a nice lie down when he arrives. Cough a little. We could paint your face green. Uh-oh, here comes Corvinus.
I don't understand. Why is Calidus choosing to throw the dice now? Countless provinces vying for his attentions. And he wants to recapture this backwater.
Maybe he's trying to escape civilization and break someone's nose for a change. He seems very keen on war.
Even before Servius, Albion was always a trophy province.
So he's coming here to claim it for his own. With an army?
It's a celebrated tradition. Hammering the tribes of Albion till they're on their knees.
Ben, about the visit. I need you to be Titanius, and I need you to be very, very sick. I'm serious.
What hope is there in such an endeavor, mistress? Calidus is not one to accept excuses. A cough or a fever will not deter him. He will demand to see me. And when he does?
Then he must see what he expects to see. A glimpse of ugly sores, reddish patches on wrinkled skin. I'm sure even Calidus won't go near a leper.
Lepers, mistress? Please do not condemn me to go near them. I'd rather die a clean death.
Don't be silly, Ben. Let me introduce you to the wonders of face paint. It's amazing what one can do with wilted plants.
But a disguise will not make me a governor. I cannot pretend to wield such power, not in front of the Emperor.
You can and you will, Ben. You don't want him investigating Titanius's death. He might decide we did him in.
Oh, Ere.
I'll take that as agreement. I'll go see what the locals have in store. We'll get through this.
All right. Procurator's preparations. Corvinus has much unsolicited advice to give you on how best to prepare against the ambushes from Voada and the Skathak band. In the main, he suggests you train land troops at your barracks, consider pausing productions that overproduce to free up people for the army, buy weapons at Whitcliffe Trading Post if need be. Alright. auxilia, archers. Let's do some auxilia. As medium armor infantry units, auxilia form the core of the army worth its salt. Spears give them a natural advantage against cavalry. Archers, a medium armor ranged unit, perfectly supplementing the auxilia unit. The archer combines rapid fire rate and high accuracy, obliterating low armor targets.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Okay. We'll need to fix that pretty quick. Try not to build in too close to... Yeah, no. We're gonna stay away from that. Gonna move this one over here. And that'll give me an opportunity to build a second set, another block. So all of these here. Do I want to move it in like that? Maybe. Well, we'll go like that. We'll keep our block layout more or less the same. What is this one? Bardic Hearth. I'm gonna go ahead and move that closer to the center of my city. Like over here. Yep. Doing my very best not to crowd this lumber mill.
I await your instruction.
You're missing workforce. As a result, production buildings are relying on this workforce will not produce the same rate. This means your residents may not be provided with enough goods in time, impacting attributes. Understood. Alright. Yep, I'm working on it. Okay, just noticing I'm probably gonna need to do something about fire safety.
A new unit has been recruited.
Alright, so we've got our new unit, perfect. Slowly working on growing workforce. Yep. Maybe one more block. Once again, trying not to crowd
gather up more
this
waders.
thing. Got all the trees we need so far. I'm gonna try to put a block right in here. Yes, not quite right in there. Yeah. Okay, hopefully that will grow fairly quickly. Okay, our timber is shrinking, it says. Weapons are shrinking. Shortage of waiter workforce, I'm working on it. Religion, choose a patron god. I can't choose these apparently. Oh, okay. Sirius. Increase production of... Yep, okay. Neptune. Mars. Minerva. That's... I'm going to just go with Sirius. No, not Sirius. Yeah, Neptune it is.
We're up to our ears in this stuff.
Okay, so we've got plenty of Waddle and Daub. I just wanted to... What is this?
Need support?
Interesting.
Before tunics are just the air on my chest. Got me own reedies, keep my feet dry.
I think I'm gonna need, like... one more
Love a
block.
horse on market day. Turn them out so fine.
Alright, but yeah, one more block. Beautiful. Should get me some more waiters. Yep, and hopefully keep growing beyond that. Yep. Where I've also got a positive economy, positive money. Alright, I just want to see... Am I losing anything that's critical? Nope. So, weapons, maybe. Okay. So what was I working on? I was working on, before all that, I was working on these barley farms, so I'm getting barley in. So, but I was working on that so I could get beer. Which is gonna hurt my knowledge, but, it is what it is. Alright, so... Beer? Yep, so these are every 30 seconds, so I only need one of these. And it doesn't need to be near anything, so I'll go ahead and put it... I'm gonna put it up here. So that makes malt. Then beer, which, fire income up, fire safety down. Yep. And this works every minute, so I want a couple of these. And it's time to worry about fire safety. Oh, I also need I also need another charcoal. Okay. Yep, we're good. So I'll need to maintain these forests around these charcoal burners. Yep. All of that means I'm gonna need some more smiths. Okay, now, like I was saying, I do want to... do I have anything to fight fires? Weapons. I could start producing weapons. I'll also want walls. Okay, gate, alright. So where are enemies likely to come from, I guess, is the question. And where do I want to put the walls? Like from this beachhead? Across this swamp? Well, I'll worry about that later. Right now I don't have anything to prevent my fire hazard. Putting this in the right spot, I can cover, yeah, basically the entire city. That should help. Fire, so I need to level up one more before I worry about that. Recreation? Or Phantom? I want to build these down near where my smiths are. Maybe not. Okay, that's a recreation area. Build the Governor Villa, that's my current mission. Where do I want the Governor Villa? I'm not sure. I mean, I like how this is growing. I may want to move this out of town a bit too, so I can use this area for houses. I almost certainly need to do that. What's this? This is a warehouse, right? Yeah, and so that'll give me the freedom to move my warehouse out here to cover these things. Yeah. Just want to see
Come all
these.
the way out here?
Yep. Yeah, so Governor Villa it is. I'm just trying to decide where to put it because I want to preserve my forests as much as possible. Do I want to put it up there? Probably not in the swamp. Probably like, how about in this corner right here? I'm also going to put a phantom in. Ooh, it doesn't quite fit. Yeah, alright, so it's time to move this. Oh. Nope, still didn't get quite enough trees. Road's a little wonky, but it'll do. Alright. Yep. Alright, so now that we're not concerned about this, what is this? This is a sawmill. I'll move that out nearer the lumber yard. Okay, so that should clear up this space for other buildings. I do like that you can just drag and drop and move things around where you want. That is one of the great things about Anno. Alright. Now, what was all of that for? That was for... putting in... Phantom. So it doesn't fit very well anywhere. But, yeah, that's good enough. Again, just checking that I'm not losing anything important. We should have New Island milestone reached. Neptunalia Festival. Citizens in the city of Cudslip have grown in piety and devotion. They are asking you to host the Neptunalia Festival. They wish to honor their city's patron god with a proper feast and sacrifice. Do you support this festival? Pay for the festival? Provide resources? I'll pay for it. Yep. Alright, So we should be seeing... Yep, here's the festival. Statue of Neptune on a cart. Okay, so once again, the thing I'm looking for is my governor's villa. I think we've got enough.
Look, we've got a villa. You'll have your own quarters and everything. That ought to cheer you up. Ben?
No end, Ere. No end.
All right, we've got a few things to talk
What
about.
a life. Trapped in a marble dungeon.
Right. Manx notices your city is more Celtic.
Is it just me, or do your cities look more Celtic than Roman?
So they do. It's safer. When in Rome, do as the... Well, you know what I mean.
Maybe Voada'll soften up to you after all. Be honest though, you just want Celtic-made goods, am I right?
I've got the face paint ready. Perhaps I ought to practice to make sure I get those sores right. Ben?
How do I look?
Horrid, Ben. I'm joking. I haven't even started yet. Let's see to the other preparations.
All right.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Ben Valian tremors nervously. Having squeezed it from his contacts that Calidius is fond of beer, he now has doubts an emperor could be so barbaric. But lo, one small sample is all he needs. Like a pot releasing steam, he emits a high-pitched giggle. And if a staunch Roman like Ben Valian will drink it, so too will Calidius. Tell your residents to bring forth beer. Ben Valian and his army of household slaves rush forward to help carry the barrels. Looks like your banquet is almost complete.
If only we had wine. A vintage red. But all we have is buckets of this warm and frothing bile.
Enough to feed and water an army. I hope he isn't bringing an army.
All right.
Why did Calidus have to come now? Does he suspect something? Did he dig up those rose bushes Diana mentioned? I'll have to think of some way to distract him once he's here. I really, really can't have him finding out now.
Yep.
It's beer, Ben. A gift of the god Osiris, or so my brothers would tell you.
Okay, select your villa.
Ere?
Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. As you enter the atrium of your villa, you find that it is full of discarded flower garlands. Ben Valian seems to be on the verge of tears. Apparently, the Celts are refusing all orders that involve flower arranging, and your own household is already stretched. What will you do? Do it yourself.
The reek of horse droppings and smithy armpit is finally a little less prominent. Thank goodness for fresh-cut flowers.
Alright, perfect. We've still got our festival going on here. Now we need some ornaments. 10 statues, 10 trees, and 10 flowers. Yep. I'm just gonna do a row of these.
There's a crowd outside, Ben. What's going on?
Mistress, I'm afraid they're asking for Governor Titanius. Please do not force me to play that part again. If I may, you could speak to the locals? It might appear churlish to deny them an audience altogether.
You're right. I'll go see them. On behalf of my noble husband.
All right. The line at the door only grows. As the chief, you are expected to mediate.
A matter for the moot.
The first petitioner enters. A long queue snakes back from the villa door. The locals were asking for Titanius, but they don't seem to be too dismayed to see you instead. The first woman in line is spitting feathers. She claims her cousin's neighbor stole 2 chickens while her back was turned, and demands to know how this would be resolved under Roman law. What do you tell her? Dismiss the chickens next. Cut off the thief's hand. So we can gain prestige, lose happiness, either way. Or we can gain a little bit of happiness. Order the bird's return and put the thief under oath not to steal again.
Aye.
Okay. A second petitioner enters. This local is more irate than the first. She picks at the scabs on her hands as she rants. There's talk her brother's wife has been unfaithful, and she has come seeking justice on his behalf. A council will yep. Declare yourself disinterested in gossip. Judge that the wife must confess before the gods. A council will discover if there's any truth in it.
Aye. Come on, then.
Next, a third petitioner. A dense
People here sure like petitions.
Thank you, Marcia. A dense cloud of aroma approaches, more manure than man. On the surface, his complaint seems among the most trivial so far. One of his oxen, Gwyn, is poorly, and he worries she won't make it through the night. Cost 5,000 for 200 health. I mean, that's steep, but I think it's worth it. Pay for a healer to attend Gwyn the cat.
Glad such dilemmas don't fall upon me.
The smelly waiter profusely thanks you for saving his poor ox. You politely express the hope that his animal might live a long and meaningful life now, all the while quickly ushering him out of your chamber.
Showing goodwill? After all this time?
Voada seems impressed with my decisions. That's good. Maybe she's an ally, not an enemy. Or maybe we can make her an ally? Okay, I need more statues. Where do I want to build statues? How about in here? How about the Celtic obelisk? We are visitors here. Well, not visitors, but we're new. Might as well embrace the local culture. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna... There we go. Then flower ornaments. Flower bed. And I'm gonna put in some wildflowers. Oh, one more. Oh, nope, here we go.
The Emperor's sail is sighted.
He is here. Mithras, he'll throw us to our own eels.
Ben, listen. He's not going to touch you. You've got the Gallic rashes, gout, and the swamp fever, remember?
A great comfort, to be sure. Let us hope.
Here they come. Ben, get in position. I'm off to greet them.
Oh, wait, Domina. Where be the governor?
My husband is still fighting his illness. He's got sores. We've moved him to the triclinium. Please, for the love you bear for the Emperor, will you warn him not to get too close? It could be...
I wouldn't call it love, lady. We got plenty like him in the Legion, but we'll be careful.
Oh, Imperator, forgive me. This fever has drained what little strength I had left.
You weren't kidding, were you? He looks like a right leper. Sweet Jupiter. Mind if I stand over here? I'll shout. Away, Praetor. How's it lying? Is Imperialness asked you to rally your legions?
My legions? The legions answer only to my Imperator.
That's a good one, Tetanus. But seriously, we expect an attack.
An attack? I don't understand.
The wild ones will swarm us, thinking the Emperor's here. That's when they meet with superior forces.
But you came with a small delegation. Surely my Emperor would not put himself at risk.
Damn right he wouldn't. That's all spurious bastards over there, in dress and robes.
But to pretend to be the imperial person, the punishment...
I assure you it was Caldus' idea. He's busy in Partharva, and he trusts me and the lads.
Husband, if this news be true, we must prepare the household to defend us.
Don't let your guard down.
Alright. Optional, fortify the city. Okay, open quest book. Build 2 archer towers. Produce your own weapons. And prepare yourself. Okay. Okay,
So wait, that isn't actually the Emperor? Or...
No.
I'm still a bit new to Roman humour, I think.
Alright, so I'm building more houses so I can get more waiters in so I can do weapons. Yep. So archer towers, where do we want to protect? Costs weapons and wood. What's the deal with my wood production? It seems to... I think I need more wood. Alright, so... Build me... a road with that lumber camp. There we go. Okay. Ben Balian wants a word.
Await your instruction.
Ben Balian approaches you, spots of red color, highlights the pallor of his skin. He's actually looking sick now. He fears an impeding attack, and is convinced the Celts will gallop off with the governor's head. He's looking for reassurance. Acknowledge the danger. Troops on island, attack plus hit points. Or we can go for plus 25 income. Let's acknowledge the danger.
I'll notify the magistrates.
Alright, yep, so I just want another lumber yard. Not a sawmill or whatever it is turns lumber into planks. There we go. Okay. This isn't in range of a warehouse. What if we put in a road this way? There we go. Yep, that did it. Alright, so...
The materials haven't arrived.
Should be making double the planks now. Alright, so I wanted to build archer towers. We also need weapons. Uh-oh.
The dread forest stirs.
I wonder if she'll take the bait.
If she believes Emperor Calidus is here, she may think to kill him.
Oh, Mithras!
Your new emperor sent you here to die, didn't he? Because I know he's not here. You're in this alone, like me. Man, woman, I won't have no Romans here. Can't have you draining our fens and murdering our children again.
I was almost wondering if she was going to be reasonable.
Fire has started in your city.
Alright, Alright,
It is under attack.
Don't mind helping out.
A structure is under attack.
Push hard!
I did not get my archers in time.
Advance!
Okay. Okay, my ships are doing some damage.
So wary, Praetor.
I'm not sure I like how they spawned in right on top of my city. Okay, here come my men. Let's see what happens.
One of our troops is under attack.
A duel! Home is far.
Okay, we're gonna hit them from several sides here. Hopefully that'll do the trick. I don't like how they spawn directly into the city. Should have had a chance to meet him outside.
Marcia Titania. You commanded these men.
You know my husband is in no state to fight. We would have all been killed.
You did very well for someone with no experience. I fear this may only be the beginning. Heard your husband was sick again, so it's got to be you. Come see me as soon as you can.
We will not suffer in silence. We shall sing our songs loud and clear ere we disappear.
Warming up!
We've got one shot.
All right.
On one of the isles stands an old forest. That place is disturbed. The Grove of Venunos. The forest is a meeting place for dissidents. Sickle-wielding nutjobs.
You mean druids? I thought those practices were banned.
Whether in leafy groves or in their own heads, the stubborn of Albion will never cease with the old ways. Still, if you ever felled that forest, you'd be doing us all a favor. And perhaps yourself too. That land has a lot of mining potential, according to surveys we conducted during Emperor Servius's time.
Mining?
Up to you and your guardian to decide. I don't care, so long as you don't imperil the peace.
All right. Let's prepare.
Simple serves best.
Okay, that's being repaired. All right.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
That ambush bears Voada's handwriting.
Mule's teeth!
I hate to involve you in this, Titania, but you stand in the line of slaughter. If we allow the Skaha to grow strong...
No, that's all right. I don't mean to sit around and wait for someone to kill me. If war's coming, I'd rather know.
Or maybe it doesn't have to be war. You could just sit tight and hope.
The stronger your cities, the stronger your armies.
That must be one of Voada's outposts.
Alright, so I've got...
The stronger your cities, the stronger your armies.
Yes, you already said that here. You can sign treaties with...
A governor can tell friend from foe by using diplomacy.
Okay, you can sign treaties with other governors or rivals.
If Voada is on the move, you should talk to Atha, old Lucius's pick for governor. One that didn't work out too well.
Alright.
I'll need shipyards in Albion.
Alright.
Sometimes I think, if I was a man, things wouldn't be so bloody complicated. I'd just be the governor. They'd let me get away with it. They're always getting away with things. Lucius with his lies, Calidus with storming the Senate. It must be nice, never having to explain yourself.
You speak of powerful men. The exception, not the rule. Slaves are not expected to explain themselves. They are beaten.
Alright, so... An island you discovered shows signs of rebel activity. Okay. Yep, so I just want to... first off, check out this. Offer a gift. Request ceasefire treaty. You represent Rome, minus 200, budding naval power, minus 25, harmless fleet, minus 25. Celtic leanings, 15.
Fine ponies we got. Sure-footed and loyal to boot. The cap'll know how to breed 'em.
Alright.
I'll never understand those that want to organize and go against me. Against the greatest empire the world has ever seen.
Alright, interesting.
How's the outlook on the old Pax these days?
Alright, looking at this, so, we've got, diplomacy, military, open quest book. So, optioner, military solution or diplomatic solution. Reach a total diplomacy reason value of 1. Okay. Diplomacy settled the small forested island in the middle of the province. Secure the limes, even though Voada is posing an increasingly growing threat. Your primary task has not changed. The Emperor expects this province to generate money for the empty coffers of the Empire. The Procurator has spoken of Aether Care Luid, another denizen of these parts with whom you might possibly ally against enemy Voada. You will have to visit his city on the hill to know if he is friend or foe. Build a shipyard and sail to Aether's harbor. All right. So we've got a few objectives we could be working on. there any way to...
Future citizens unite.
Alright, so I've got a lot to do
Hey,
here.
Ben. How have you been getting on? Still at odds with your new vocation?
The horses are smaller than expected. One nibble aside, hostilities have been minimal.
Careful now, or someone might think you're having fun.
Alright. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna pause there. I've got a few different lines of things to work on, try to get those optional missions done. I should also build some defenses around the city, apparently. Because apparently enemy units can just spawn right in to your city, at least if the right mission occurs. So, need to work on that. Yep, a lot of marsh ground to work with, not so much for forest or anything like that. I may think about, if I settle another island, I may think about just importing wood to this island. What's going on over here? This is probably the island I'm supposed to settle. What about over here? Or this? This is a lot, I mean, this isn't that different from the island I'm already on. In fact, I'd say it's nearly an identical layout. Let's, yeah, it's 100%, it's the exact same layout. Thanks, Ubisoft. Yep, it's literally just the same layout, just rotated. Okay, over here, yep. So basically the game is going to start pushing me to build ships and settle more islands. So if I settle this, yeah. I'm just looking at what I might need. Plenty of marshland, that's no big deal. Forests, all over forests are kind of weak. So I can potentially pursue a diplomatic option with Voada, at least try to. I wonder if there's a way to heal up these units, like this one only has 40 men now. We'll have to see about that. But I'll deal with that when I come back. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.